Chris, I started in 2010. I still remember watching one of your games. It was definitely swagger you had, bud. Definitely swagger. Moving on to our next inductee, Laurence Ekperigin, class of 2010. If you could turn your attention once again to the screen. Laurence, after, if you could come up and accept your award and say a couple remarks.
Career scoring and rebounding leader. Laurence Ekperigin, class of 2010, is the latest member of the men's basketball program to be elected to the Hall of Fame. In 117 career games, Ekperigin recorded 1,966 points and 1,171 rebounds, both totals which surpassed the previous school records held by Len Rauch, class of 91. Ekperigin, the only Lemoyne men's basketball player to garner first-team all-conference honors in 3 consecutive seasons, also wrapped up his 4-year record-setting career as the program leader in 5 other categories and second in 3 others. Ekperigin was selected to the Daktronics and Basketball Times All-America First Teams and was selected as a member of the NABC State Farm Coaches Division II All-America team. Additionally, he was selected to play in the NABC NCAA Division II All-Star game, where he was the East team's most outstanding player and invited to the Portsmouth Invitational Tournament. As a junior in 2008-2009, he was named Northeast 10 Conference, ECAC, and Daktronics East Region Player of the Year, and was also selected to the Daktronics All-America First Team after averaging 18.3 points and a conference best 11.4 rebounds per game to go with a nation-leading 21 double-doubles. He earned his first career NA10 All-Conference First Team honors as a sophomore and opened his career with NA10 All-Rookie Team accolades.
Good to see you too. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Let's get a photo.
All I can say is wow. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I know everybody heard the stats and stuff. I just didn't want to suck. I just didn't want to be terrible. Like, that's really all it was, you know. That was it. Coach would probably tell you, like Coach Evans, like, it was raw, you know, very, very raw player. Like, I mean, like, rebounds, and that's it. Don't ask me to do nothing else. Just ask me to rebound, but I did it well. You know what I mean? And so I developed, I came along, but this has nothing to do with me. I know it's kind of weird. You see my face up there, but, you know, my father, my mother, my brothers, you know, friends, teammates, you know, that's who it's for. You know, I got the 2 Kevins in the back, both bald matching bald, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, I hope I'm not the 3rd bald brother, you know, I'm gonna hold on to this for a little bit longer. You know, you come to school, you don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different people, you know what I mean? They want to see you succeed in different ways, you know. Some people want you to be closer to religion. Other people want you to be closer, better in the classroom. Some people want you to be a better student athlete, right? But here you can do all 3. It's rare. It's very rare to be able to, like, come into the fabric of something and then be able to touch on different things. Like, kids at Kentucky, I hate to bring Kentucky, you know, it's a big school. How many people there care about their education? How many? We don't know. Coach Evans is coming in talking about, I know you weren't in class. I was watching you. I was making sure you're in study group. I'm like, man, please, I just want to hoop. You know what I mean? But there's more to it than that. And it's, you know, it's really helped me come back here. It's been a while since I've been back here. So it's special. It's great to see a lot of familiar faces. And, you know, if I had another year, I'd do it. I gotta be honest. If I can get, like, you know, one of those, like, COVID year things, you know what I mean? Like, people playing for like 10 years and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, but I would love to, you know. It's special, you know. Thanks to the transfer portal, nobody's gonna break any of those records. So that's nice. That's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. But I didn't come here to break any records. I came here to be a better human being, and the people here help that. You know what I mean? The student athletes, wonderful. I didn't have a lot of problems, issues, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that in a second, but
Statute of limitations.
Exactly. It's been like 15 years, so congratulations to everybody who got in. Chris, that was an amazing speech. He's in my class too. So it's crazy, right? We're sitting right next to each other in a Hall of Fame ceremony. We're just walking the class like everybody in the snow. Trying to make it, trying not to be late. Trying not to suck, right? So if you just put a lot of effort into what you're doing, like I know there's a lot of current student athletes, if you put effort into what you're doing and discipline, you will make it. I promise you. But it's not about sports. I told somebody yesterday, like, if you can get a degree and be a doctor, be an engineer, please go do it. Please go do it. I mean, sports is wonderful. It's good for community, brings revenue, entertainment, but bring something to the world. Go out there and bring something to the world. So being an athlete is amazing. I've made my mark in the way I've traveled. I've been blessed, you know what I mean? But if you can be a hairdresser and you love it, go do that. Go do that. Be happy with who you are. That's the first and foremost thing to be. And so, thank you for having me. I know it's not the most conventional speech, but I'm not the most conventional guy. So, you can see that I don't no suit jacket, no nothing. And thank you.